Hello, it's Mark Lanier with your video thoughts for the day. So this week and next week, what I've tried to do are find biblical principles that help us live a better life, a more successful life, a life that's more in accord with God's will, that brings Him glory. These are fundamental, basic things, but they're principles that it's worth us remembering and then trying to conscientiously do. And I've got one this morning that I want to talk to you about as well. I keep a journal, and in my journal I write lists of things that I need to do. I'll write lists that are short term, things I need to do today. I'll write lists that are longer term. I'll even write lists that extend way out. And it's all part of me doing something that the Bible talks about in the Proverbs. In Proverbs 29, verse 18, we read that without a vision, people perish. Now, what's that proverb talking about? It's talking about the importance of setting and having goals. Something that you try to live for. A purpose, a thing to do, or things to do. And that's part of my list. I learned at an early age that we need to be people who set goals for ourselves and then work to achieve those goals. Now that can mean great, big, large goals of what you want to do with your life, but it is also just goals of what you want to do today, what you want to do this week, and write them down. Take a journal or take something and write down goals that you've got. Write down goals that you've got today, goals you've got tomorrow, goals you've got this week, month, year, season. Now, you've got to be careful because like with all of these principles that I'm talking about, these basic biblical principles of behavior, we can take them to a level where we start walking in guilt because we're not able to do everything we try to do. The proverb doesn't say, set yourself a goal and then achieve it, and if not, walk around in guilt for the rest of your life. What the proverb says is set yourself a goal, because if you don't have goals, if you don't have a vision, if you're not working towards something, then you're just going to wither away. It's the reason a lot of people, when they go into retirement, just kind of wither away because they don't have that purpose in life anymore of getting up and getting dressed and going to work. So I want you to find purpose. And the thing about it is it's not hard to do, or at least it shouldn't be, because God promises us that He has prepared good works for us to walk in them. Paul says that to the Ephesians. He says, by grace you've been saved through faith, not by works, lest any man should boast, but we're His workmanship. We're created in Christ Jesus for the purpose of good works, which God prepared beforehand for us to walk in them. So here's what this means. I want to set goals. I want them to be godly goals. I want to ask myself, what does God want me to do today? What does God want me to do at this season of my life? And I want those in front of me, and I want to pursue those. I want to pursue those goals. Maybe your goal is to grow in a relationship with someone. If that's one of your goals, pursue it. Maybe one of your goals is to get your garage cleaned out. If that's one of your goals, pursue it. Make good goals and go after those goals. For without a vision, my people perish. God put it in the Proverbs for a reason. That's your video thought for the day.